Hello, Jagger back on the Laerad Snapshot Server. The Snapshot Server with mods, which I still think is amazing. Now, I'm just going to create a chest, because I've got a full inventory. And that's not handy for anyone. So let's just dump a bunch of stuff. I'm probably going to dump this anyway. In fact, I might dump it all now, because this is all somewhat illegitimate. I'll keep the bed. No, I won't keep the... The sugar I did harvest myself. The carrots and potatoes from a village. Seeds, I always get seeds. We'll lose the bows. I'll lose the sword. Got a stack of wood. I always have a stack of wood on me. Ready to go, that's all. Chicken. Clearly I slaughtered some chickens. I did harvest the pumpkins myself, and that's more or less it. Take some cobble as well. I'll keep the tools, just because that's not that big a deal, Jesus. I'll end up making my own tools, or enchanting my own tools. Right, that's about it. Let's go. And I will use the bed because it's just going to be easier and nicer on the video. It won't be so dark for you guys. Right. So, my little hole in the wall. And you can see people chatting away in Laerad there. That's odd. The snapshot was updated recently. Will I leave the bed by mistake? There we go. Alright. So, we're back to heading east. Trying to find a nice spot. I'm probably far enough away now that I could easily make another portal and it'll be alright. Nice little hill up there. A creeper and some sheep. I meant to bring up a list of Fibers mods on this server because I wasn't sure what all of them did. But not to worry. Let's check if the music is gonna come on, should it want to. Oh, that's video settings. Oh, look, a zombie. Get some lilac for the... There's always got to be a garden. So I'd like to say thank you to all the people who subscribed to my channel recently. I have noticed that over the last few weeks, especially whilst I've been quite prolific with the output, I always forget what the full damage rate is. I think it's 4. 3's okay, 4 meters is ouchie time. So yeah, thanks very much if you've subscribed to my channel. That's really cool of you. It's kind of amazing to think that some people out there enjoy watching me play games and talking about whatever the hell it is I'm doing at the time. Hello, moo cows. So yeah, that's really cool, and I have plans to create sort of more consistent content, and I'm going to use the scheduler as well and try and have like regular, probably once a week per current sort of series. So like the Palamok server and the Snapshot server, that's going to be once a week, I think, because I normally get time to play and record at least once a week, if not a bit more, depending. So, you know, and then I can schedule them, and then at least it's like a regular schedule, and I think that's preferable for many people. Makes it a bit more consistent. It's not particularly... I want to kind of find a nice spot to settle down here. There's some nice spruce trees over there. I might cut one of those down. Get a sapling at the very least. I like spruce. And dark oak as well. I like the darker woods. Oh, let's just... I always have sprint set to shift. By default, it's always Because shift's easier. It's higher up on the keyboard. So your little fingers on it easily. And you sprint more than you sneak. So I don't know why by default sprint isn't on shift. I mean, it's just ludicrous. Stone axe is pretty fast. That seems a lot faster than... Any saplings? No, that was very quick. I don't know whether you get saplings from doing the leaves. I don't know, I haven't played vanilla for so long, I have no idea what's going to happen. There we go. That's all I need. I'll grow the rest of it. Yeah, it's nice dark texture. I gotta play with some shader mod packs, shader mods soon, like for Forge. I think the Sonic one I saw in a recent video was really cool. Probably knack 'em up. I've only got a GTX 760, which, don't get me wrong, I say only, but that's a damn decent graphics card by most standards. It's certainly been serving me well recently, and the only reason I actually have it, I wasn't intending to splash out on a new graphics card, but I had to buy one for a client, and it turned out he didn't actually need it, and I just missed the 30-day refund window, so I thought, screw it, I'll swap it into my computer, sell the other one that I had second hand, and enjoy a nice new graphics card, because why not? And to be honest, it's probably a good thing, because I think it helps record better quality videos. I had a 560 before, GTX 560, and didn't really record much before then. I think some of my really old videos, I have an old channel actually which I've got to copy the videos over. There's some, the first series I ever recorded was on Peg's original Overload 1.64 server, which was really cool. The first one was 1.47, I think, correct me if I'm wrong. There's a floating tree here, and that's just gonna piss me off. It must be taken down. Seriously, man, Minecraft physics. Water in particular, water is nuts in Minecraft. Speaking of water physics and engines, you might want to check out Blockscape, and also to a lesser extent, I think, Foxhole Quest? Brand new engines. No real gameplay as such, although gameplay elements. And no sort of mods or word on mods yet, but Blockscape, I think, it's dark oak there. Blockscape is supposed to be moddable, I think. That's the long-term plan. But yeah, really cool, really nice graphics engine. Let's get some wood. Get that wood. So yeah, new graphics cards, I think card helps a lot with recording video. So that's good. Smooth video, that is, you know, and I like to have decent quality. I mucked that up, I think. I'm supposed to be doing a little spiral staircase here, but that didn't work. Not to worry. I should do the whole thing now, otherwise it's not that high. Fortunately. Sorry, I should probably try and make an effort to speak more clearly, because I have a habit, I think, of mumbling, and that's not... You see, I put that in there because I'm so used to Tinker's Construct, which is a really cool mod. You can craft a crafting like table rather than a workbench, and that it means when you quit the crafting grid, your items that you put on the crafting grid stay. Like for instance here, I had sticks on it, and when I hit escape, they drop, which is annoying. And it means you can have like a crafting table per thing you want to craft, keep the items in it, and just craft as and when necessary. It's really nice. It's such a simple little feature. And then actually, I was thinking about this earlier, and I was going to humbly request that fiber optic maker of these glorious mod API, and well, I guess it's not technically an API if I remember rightly, but whatever. If you could implement that as a mod, that would be super cool, and I will make you a cake. It might not taste very nice by the time it makes its way to you, because I think you're thousands of miles away from where I live, geographically speaking, but I'm not shitting you. I will make you a cake. I'll make you a damn good cake. Now then. Still looking for a nice spot. A ravine, which I just walked over with one hand while sipping some Coke. I like ravines, I have to say. That was a nice addition by Mojang, and that's not something you'll hear me say that regularly, to be honest. That should be enough sand for now, I think. Not even sure why I'm harvesting it, because it's not like I need it for that much. You know what? This isn't a bad spot, is it? I can make a little home here by the water's edge and look out over the forest, and I've got some water, so yeah, this'll do. This'll do nicely. Get some birch, so I've got different types of wood. We'll terraform this mother. You should check out my Palamox series as well if you're really into Minecraft, which is an interesting like custom mod pack. Mostly tech focused. In fact, I'll say it's basically entirely tech focused. There's no magic mods, there's no Thorncraft, no Ars Magica, no Britannia, no blood magic, none of the normal suspects, mod-wise, or magic-wise, I should say. But nonetheless, so what we'll do is we'll just dig in. First of all, we'll make a little sort of porch kind of area. Porch? That's not the right word at all. I just realised I could probably dual wield. Yeah. I don't know how that's going to work. I was just trying to figure out if I could dual wield the pick at the same time as the... I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, I need to eat. And it's sunset, so that's a nice... and I'm looking south as well, so that's nice. Get some dirt. Tra-la-la-la. Alright, that'll do for now. I'll extend it a bit later. We'll go a few blocks in. Maybe quite a few actually, and I'll plant trees and stuff there. I haven't made any torches yet, what up with that? And then you're probably all like, I can't see shit. Let's just quickly sleep. Don't know what people are talking about in IRC, I haven't been watching. On a scale of 1 to 10, your girlfriend is the square root of -1. That is funny. Sorry, I knocked my mic just then with my can of Coke. My nickname is Fractal Jaguar because, well, I go by Jaguar, but that wasn't unique enough for the time. By the time I created my YouTube channel, so I thought, well, I love fractals, so I shall put fractals fractal in front of the name, and that worked nicely. So, there we go, nice. So we'll plant some crops, make a farm first, that's always the first thing to do. Now there's not that many crops in Minecraft, so let's see, we'll do 20 of each one. I'm so used to mods where like there's so many crops and stuff. And then sugar and all the saplings we have. Do you have to plant dark wood in 2x2? I have no idea. And we'll make some torches. Right. So gonna need a lot of sugar for maps, but I'm not gonna bother too much about. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna bother with it right now. Clear space for trees and more sugar. I love making maps. One thing there's a chap in Laerad IRC channel called Wooks, something like that. Woox2k. I think he ran a mod server, and then he got somebody else to manage it for him. I think I'm remembering that right. He's still on the channel now, but he never really speaks. I spoke to him once, and he was an interesting guy. He had some interesting stories about. I think he was in the army and did computery things for US Army, if I remember rightly. Anyway, nice guy. And I checked out his server once, and it was really cool. There was obviously a lot of people who played on it quite regularly. And this one guy had this quite big house, and he had a map wall. It must have been about 20 by 9, 20 by 10 blocks size. Huge. You know, and I think they were all, can't remember whether they were zoomed out maps or the default, you know, the initial zoom level. But it doesn't really matter. It was big and really impressive. And ever since then, I think on the 1.64 snapshot server that Peg hosted on Laerad, I did my first map wall there, and it was good. Good times. No music has played, like Minecraft music. I kind of wish you could just have a setting to leave it on in the background, because it's a nice soundtrack. So it doesn't make any sense to not, like, use it. I wonder if that's a setting somewhere that you can change. It might well be. There's something kind of relaxing about just clearing land and Minecrafting. More the mining than the crafting. I'm going to leave the coal until I have a silk touch, I think. Or fortune. Actually, I think I've got... Oh no, I haven't got fortune. So I'll wait. Normally what I do in mods is wait until I get silk touch, which you can do fairly easily without enchanting in Tinker's Construct by using the modifier system. You just need one emerald and either gold or aluminium brass, which is aluminium and copper. Pardon me. And you can make silky cloth with string around the gold or the aluminium brass. Make 4 of those, put it around an emerald, and you get a silky jewel. Pop that on your tool, boom. Silk touch. Now, I'll sort out a proper sugarcane farm later. We'll make a hoe. And then we're away. I might just make this a temporary farm. Time to farm, says the achievement system. Right. I'll tell you what, I'll just get a 5x5 area for now. I mean, 4x5 area. We'll put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do for now, won't it? Oh, that's a new sound. I wonder when I changed that. Probably in the snapshot, so probably in a recent snapshot. And then it's crop time. Have they changed it? So no, they haven't. What's that? I haven't got Whaler, which is a mod that shows you what you're looking at. I think you can't see the difference between potatoes and beetroot. There we go. I knew it because I only had one beetroot and it was in my inventory. Okay, we're farming. Now I think it's time to mine. Get some diamonds, go to the nether. As I said in the first episode, my goal is to beat the game. Well, not beat the game. You can't beat Minecraft. Beat it into submission maybe with mods and stuff, but yeah, just kill the Ender Dragon and see those end credits. Now, so the main thing to do is get to the nether, which means get diamonds, which means get to around bedrock level. I always mine at y equals 12 with my feet on at y equals 12, that is. Now what we'll do is we'll dig out this room. I'm going to put some torches up here. There we go. Now where shall I put the mine? How are we going to do this? I think we'll just do it here. Now then. Oh, there's coal, not to worry. I'll just get rid of it. Oh. Well, that's got to go. Just realised I didn't plant all the seeds I selected because I was going to make my normal 9x9 farm, which will give you, 4 times 5 times 4 plots of crops. But I need another chest. Yeah, that's what I normally do. But that's fine. I'll use this as my organics chest. It's just like chemistry. That's how I organize my items by default. Oh, actually, I should make a furnace. Since I'm going mining, I need torches, don't I, dum-dum? Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, so I've got enough wood there, more or less. Right, I'll wait for that charcoal to be green. Hello, Octopus. I think I'm going to need you for ink for maps, aren't I? Well, actually, I'll need a book and quill. So, sorry, you're going down. I don't like to kill you. But unfortunately, this is like the Stone Age. And I don't really have any other way of getting ink. But thank you for your sacrifice. I'll make a book and quill, and then I can make notes and coordinates and so on. Oh dear. Peg talking about world events. Now then. A starry night. There's a mushroom tree over there as well. That's nice. Mushrooms. And more sugar over there. And that looks like grass. Now, what I will do is put some torches up. Just so that it makes it, if I'm travelling, makes it a bit easier to see what's going on. And I'll climb up and I'll put one up at the top. No, I'll do that later, I can't be bothered. Hopefully my charcoal's done now. Almost. I've still got torches, so when I mine, I always have a stack of wood and a stack of charcoal on me. Because, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I always have a stack of wood and a stack of charcoal on me. Because, like, if you're going to go caving, you might as well go for a fair while. Should probably stop using this pick, but it's not that big a deal. It's not like I haven't done stone, wood, stone, iron, diamond a million times already. Another thing I miss immediately from Tinker's Construct is the ability to place the item in the 9th slot in your inventory by right-clicking whilst having the leftmost hotbar item selected. So you can have pick in your left slot, number 1, and torches in the right. And you can just right click whilst mining to place a torch. Such a simple thing, but it's that block lag. Instead, damn it, I have to use the mouse wheel. I think I've buggered that up. So, this is how I do it now ever since Peg and I talked about. I used to dig a spiral staircase down. And then I would often go straight down by going down 3 blocks, dropping down, going in 1 block, placing a torch, and then having ladders with me so I could get back up. And that way you can dig down, straight down, safely, instead of just breaking the block you're standing on repeatedly, falling to your death. I'm missing like some sort of magnet effect as well. I wonder what level I'm at now. Probably 20 or so. Oh, no, can't find it because I'm hidden. I'll just have to calculate it myself, I suppose. Because Peg likes hard mode. Which means I can't write down people's space coordinates in my book. My yet-to-be-crafted book and book and will. This is my book, and inside it you'll find my will. Which I couldn't actually write because I didn't have a quill, so it's just a blank sheet of paper. I'll just keep going until I hit bedrock or lava then. Well, this is exciting, isn't it? I'm going to look into, whoa, bit laggy then. What the hell's going on? Alright. I'm having technical problems. So, I'm actually going to cut this episode short anyway, because it's been a while. So, thanks for watching. I shall fix this issue. Let's have a look at my frames per second. Is that in here? Do you have to do like hidden FPS alt? There we go, I think. 2 FPS. Something weird going on, sorry. Thanks for watching. I'll be back probably in a week with another episode from the Laerad Snapshot Server, which has mods! It's amazing, Snapshot mods. Come play with us. See you next time.